Hi, friends. This is your pal, Scott Garibay, and today I want to talk about American culture and I want to talk about Hollywood's overall trend, Hollywood's overall message for America, which is women up, men dead. Women up, men dead. And you see this everywhere. And, but also, like, I don't want to be just like, I don't want to, I'm sensitive to, I'm aware of the annoyance of whiners, right? So I don't want to just whine about this. I want to give the question over to you. And the question is, should I be appalled with Disney or impressed? Right? And so I want to talk about today, I want to talk about Riri Williams reinforcing the women up, men dead overall Hollywood message. And should I be appalled by Disney's obliviousness or their absolute dedication to their agenda, right? All right, so let's dig into this. Okay, so there's this huge pattern of women up, men dead. Okay, it's a huge message in Hollywood, right? And basically, Hollywood is extremely progressive, and they're really into like Lean In. If you don't know what that is, look up the book. And they're really into like men bad, women good, and also just kind of the overall message of women up, men dead. And it is working. Like this is really working on the part of, like, this has been incredibly effective on the part of Hollywood, and it's happening. Like, it is very genuinely occurring in that women are up. Like, and how are women up? Specifically, women are up in that they are it's one trend, but it determines everything, in my humble opinion. It just locks the future. Women are going to college at a much higher rate than men, and they're graduating at a higher rate than men, right? So way more women go to college than men, and the ones that go, so there's like a few men who make the path through and go to college. But if they go to college, it barely even matters because almost none of them graduate, right? So whereas with women, it's the exact opposite. And this isn't new. This is like Hannah Rosen wrote about this 15 years ago. It was like the end. Literally called her book "The End of Men," right? Like, and man, was she right? She called it 100%, right? And so basically, women are getting smarter. They're getting more educated. They're getting paid better, right? And men are just getting dumber and poorer, period. Like, it's the way it is, right? And it's gotten so bad that women are up, and it's not like men are down, they're dead, right? Like, it's this, and the trend is deaths of despair. This is very real. You don't need to believe me, just go ahead and look it up, right? Deaths of despair is a very real term. It's used by the Wall Street Journal, New York Times. It's been in every mainstream accredited news source. Deaths of despair it is a term that refers only to American men, not any other internationality, and not any other gender. Like, just American men are so in the dirt. They're literally in the dirt. They're just dying in the low millions, right? And it's this catch-all term to describe men's deaths, okay? But how did we get here? Well, Hollywood built this. They crafted it, right? And they continue to craft it. And how they're crafting it right now is Riri Williams, right? So women up, men dead, right? So where's the man dead? Iron Man is dead. Iron Man's dead, right? Long live Iron Man. Who's Iron Man? Riri Williams. Completely replaced. So strong, independent woman up, man in the dirt. Like, just like, and I don't know, Scott, is that really a pattern? Let's take a look. John Wick, dead. Died in John Wick 4, right? Dead, right? Oh, well, yeah. Are they replacing him with a woman, with a strong, independent woman? Anna de Armas. Hey everybody, you remember that super cool killer played by Keanu Reeves? How would you like that to be a 120-pound woman who is a dancer? The movie's called Ballerina. Women up, men dead. Like it's all over. It's all over. And I get, and I could just give you, replacement after replacement after replacement. It's absolutely constant. And sometimes it's not even like it's just like a foreshadowing, right? Jeremy Renner, right? Here's Hawkeye, not dead yet, on his way down, super old. Here's your replacement. Who's the replacement? Kate Bishop, young, independent, strong woman. Really, it is absolutely not. And sometimes it comes in a little bit different form, right? Not like women up, men dead, but women up, men evil, right? Here's one. Again, Marvel, right? Marvel, yeah. So Marvel doesn't have a Superman, right? So then they brought in Captain Marvel, and people hated it. Like, they did not like that movie. It did not do well. And the Marvels was like famously one of the worst performing films ever, right? And so then they're like, well, just in case you didn't understand that, you should really like our female Superman, they brought in Century, right? And you're like, oh my gosh, are we going to get a male, Superman in Marvel? And they're like, no, how dare you like that male Superman? He's evil, void, right? It's just absolutely nonstop. Hollywood is like, no powerful men can survive or be good, right? And it is absolutely nonstop. Now, here's my question though, right? So it'd be easy to just be like, I wish this was different, right? But should we be appalled at their obliviousness? Are they literally, they can't be oblivious to this, right? So it's not obliviousness. Should I be appalled at the gall, right? Because they can't be oblivious to this, because it's talked about on Nerdrotic and a million other channels, right? And so there's no possibility they're oblivious to what they're doing. They know, right? So should I be appalled at the gall they have to insult American men this way, after they know that they're burning billions of dollars, right? Like, just trying to push this agenda? Or should I be impressed, like Acolyte, like all these the Miss Marvel, the Marvels, they just burned hundreds of, totally forgot, the new Avengers, right? Who's the leader of the Avengers? Captain America, dead. Who's the new leader? Yelena Belova, strong, independent woman. Captain America, dead. Yelena Belova, strong, independent woman, up. It's absolute non-stop, right? Oh, here, wait a second, Scott. Is Captain America dead? Maybe he's an 80-year-old dude who's got dementia at this point. I don't know. Maybe he's not dead, just off-screen old. He's too old to captain anymore. Whatever. Yeah. Okay. So, I think the last time we saw him, he danced with Peggy. I don't know. Whatever. Right? It's absolutely nonstop. So should I be appalled at the gall they have to continue to interrupt, to insult men, even when it costs them hundreds of millions of dollars, probably billions at this point, right? Or should we be impressed by hey man, they dig in and they do not care how much money they shovel into that hole. They will stand for their agenda, and they will not be happy until every single strong American male is dead and has died a death of despair. I do like people who dig in and are stand against the conventional wisdom, but man, this is hard. This is hard to take. This one is hard to take. I really think this Riri Williams thing, I think they know this is just going to be infuriating. This is just going to infuriate people, right? Saying, hey, Iron Man's dead. How about replacing him with a strong, independent woman? You're like, do we have to do this every time, right? And the thing is, hey, you get to make strong, independent characters, right? Absolutely. Strong. You get to make strong, independent women characters. That's totally good. But can you just not replace the dead men with strong, independent women? Couldn't you just make them their own heroes? Right? It's just, I don't know. It is frustrating. And I really do. And I am, I guess I gotta say I'm impressed. Like they've already burned billions of dollars, billions, right? Doing this, right? But they're dedicated to it. They're like, we'll continue to burn billions to make sure the strong, independent men die deaths of despair. At least they're consistent and persistent, right? And I do like consistency and persistency. This one's hard to swallow, though, I will say. It's definitely difficult to watch. Every single word you just heard in this video is my humble opinion. The important part is when I get to hear your humble opinion when you get in the comments and send your traffic. Please consider subscribing and have a fetch millennium.